We're going to start with the big news from the weekend. The United States and Iran taking a hydration break. A welcome cessation of hostilities. The respite gave President Trump a chance to stop bombing the Strait of Hormuz and to start bombing at the White House Correspondents' Dinner.
The other day, a senator I knew got a text, a great guy, from his wife. And she said, when you get home, I want to have you immediately come up the stairs and make love to me. And he said, I can't do both. You know what? In other words, you can't go up the stairs and make love. Does anybody get that?
You know, normally I'd say don't quit your day job. But in this case, I will make an exception. Yes, Friday night was the White House Correspondents' Dinner Part 2, where the media elite got to hobnob with hobgoblins. If you remember, the first attempt ended prematurely by, let's say, very intense heckling. The frightening scene prevented the president from delivering his humorous remarks, prepared remarks, which was a shame, because if there's one thing the President Trump is known for, it's his joyful love of mirth.
We all know that he has a great sense of humor. He's gonna deliver a really good speech.
I mean, he's funny.
He is a hilarious entertainer.
His comedic timing is really good.
If he hadn't become president, he could have become a stand-up comedian.
This guy is honestly one of the funniest presidents we've ever had.
I think Trump's the funniest president of all time.
Funny how? How the is he funny? Does he amuse you? How the what's so funny? No, seriously, I am asking you. Because when I was watching him do that one joke, he doesn't seem very funny at all. Hey, but you know what, man? Look, I've been in that situation. We all try new material. Doesn't go, you move on to the next one. You cannot judge Trump's whole hour-long special just based on that one joke. Mr. President, what else you got?
The UFC Freedom 250 fight. I'm pleased to announce that we're going to host an even bigger one right in front of the White House every Friday night.
See, this is great. Simple premise. Easy, refillable. We're going to be hosting more fights. So these are just going to be jokes about who's on the card, what the fights are going to be. It's simple. Setup, punchline. Or...
It's every Friday night, every Saturday night. We're going to have fights in front of the White House. But we do have something coming that's, and I'm only kidding. You know, the one thing about, we are going to have Indy 500. Roger Penske's coming in mid-August. Germany, Japan, all these countries, they spend billions and billions of dollars trying to win the Indy 500. On July 4th, we were over at the mall, and it was raining. Supposed to be really bad again, and we didn't do it the following day, and we didn't do it 2 weeks later. We did it when we were supposed to do it. It was a fantastic celebration.
You set up the premise and then you just walk off into the street? My boss is so cheap. Well, before I get to that, it was raining. The guy went 4 minutes before introducing the first joke fight in his own premise.
But I can exclusively reveal to you this evening that for the heaviest of the heavyweights, we will have Sloppy Chris Christie, one of the sloppiest human beings you'll ever meet, fighting, I would say, I could mention the governor of Chicago, but I'm going to mention instead Jerry Nadler.
What? Oh, my God! You don't tell us you're changing the target of your roast joke halfway through the f***ing joke! We don't know the target! Just change it. Don't say, I was going to make fun of the governor of Illinois, but Jerry Nadler. And by the way, are there two more relevant targets? than Chris Christie and Jerry Nadler. Ooh, wait till the former governor of New Jersey and outgoing Congressional District 12 representative of New York get a load of this. Their careers will continue to have been over. But you know, look, you know what? The walk doesn't matter as much as the destination. Please, land this joke.
And they're fighting for a big piece of cheesecake, big fat piece of cheesecake. Who the hell wrote that line?
Who the hell wrote that line? It sounds like you. It sounds exactly like something you would say. Look, this is a solid premise. Let's try this again. Here's an easy joke to land with this premise. Oh, and tonight, I'm proud to announce the next upcoming fight at the White House. AOC will face off against her greatest enemy, a simple question about foreign policy. See, it's simple. Give that joke a go.
And then you have a Congresswoman, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, AOC plus 3. That's her 3 friends, right?
Okay.
AOC plus 3, and I watched her give that answer when she was over in Europe. It was not a good answer. If I ever gave that answer, I would be out of politics.
You don't have to talk about what you saw.
You cannot have a 19-second wait time to answer
Just do the joke.
Quite simple question. But we'll then have a rematch against an extreme, simple question on a foreign policy.
Nobody knows what you're saying now.
Security conference. It was a big security conference, and this was the first time up.
No.
In terms of that, and
you don't do jokes like you're reading them for the first time. God. He's putting 10 pounds of roast jokes into a 5-pound bag. It doesn't work this way. There are rules to these things. Look, let's just. Obviously, the more complex jokes you're not going to be able to handle. Let's just stick to simple burns. Simple burns. You can't that up. Look, here we go. Here's what I'll do for you. I'll bring out a here's what we're going to do. I'm going to help you along. Ready? That's what we're going to do. All right. Here's what we're going to do. We got the rim shot. We're going to do simple burns. You can't these up with your little wandering off weaves. Go.
So they thought about going with a professional clown for entertainment, but Adam Shifty Schiff was not available. You know, he's known, I called him, I hate some people. You know, I shouldn't say this, I'm not supposed to hate. I'm supposed to love everybody. But he's a terrible person. He's a liar.
Traditionally, roasts work because at the heart of it all, you only roast the ones you love. Saying you hate someone in the middle of the joke really takes a lot of the pleasure. Don Rickles might not have been the sensation he was, might not have been so beloved if he ended his act with, "No, seriously, the Japanese. I don't like them as people." Try again.
And I called him Watermelon Head because he has the largest head I've ever seen with the smallest neck, pencil neck. How does that big, fat, ugly head stand on a little pencil neck?
Okay, there's probably something in there, but you might not be the perfect messenger to deliver a roast about someone's big, fat, ugly head. It's another rule of roasting. It's just a different... It's very tough to land solid jokes about something you yourself clearly suffer from. Although, admittedly, your big, fat, ugly head sits on what appears to be not a pencil, but a big, fat, ugly neck. So maybe the joke is a proportion issue. hard to point out the pencil neck when your mug sits on what looks like a rhinoceros's vagina. It's a rental.